Have you ever thought about putting new speakers in your car? If so, it's a great way to enhance your riding experience while in the car and is a pretty easy process. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step way on how to install new speakers in your car today. Now I'm going to show you the tools required to complete this project. First, you're going to need a drill, then a screwdriver. You're going to need some screws. These are self-tapping screws to go through the metal, and also you're obviously going to need your new speakers. The next step in this project is going to be to open your door that you want to install the speaker in, and you're going to locate the screws that are needed to take the door panel off. On mine, the first screw is located here. There's another screw here and one on the bottom of the door right here. You're going to take these screws off to remove your door panel. Once you get your door panel removed, there's a wire that connects to this that you will need to unplug, as shown here. There are also these white plastic clips, so once you take the screws out, you must pull on the door panel to remove these clips. Once you have your door panel off, the inside of your door is going to look like this, and as you can tell, your old speaker will be right here. You're going to remove the 3 screws around the speaker and pull the speaker out. When you remove the speaker, it will look like this. There will be 2 wires connected to the speaker that you just simply pull off to remove. Now that you have your old speaker out, you can put it to the side and you're going to get your new speaker. You can find the size of the new speaker you need by either looking in your owner's manual or looking it up online. Once you get your new speaker, you're going to want to find where your 2 wires connect to it, which on this model are right here. There will be 2 different connectors, and you'll also need to look up in your owner's manual which of these wires goes to your positive and negative. Once you figure that out, you can begin connecting the new speaker. Once you have found which wire goes onto which terminal, you simply push the terminals over the terminals on the speaker and you insert the speaker into the door. Now that you have your speaker in the door, you're going to want to get your self-tapping screws and your drill, and you're going to want to insert the screws into the 4 holes provided on the speaker. Now that you have your speakers installed, you're going to want to turn your radio on and make sure that your connections are good. As you can tell, mine are good, and we're ready to move on to the next step in installing our door panel. To reinstall your door panel, you want to roughly put it in place and make sure that the wire is connected from the door to the door panel. After you get it in place, you want to slightly push around the edges to set the plastic clips in place that I showed you earlier. These will lock the door panel on, and now once you get those pushed in, you're ready to move on to putting the screws in that I showed you where we removed earlier. Now that your door panel is back on, check to make sure that it is on there firmly, which this one is. Another thing that you want to check is that your window rolls down, because when you unplug the wire, this disconnects your window. As you can see here, everything in the door is functioning properly. Now you want to go to your radio and turn it on again and give it one last check. Now that we have turned our radio on, we can see that the speakers are still working as they should. They are producing a good sound, which was the goal of this project, and now it is completed. Now that our new speakers are installed, you can be in your car and enjoy your music with some good sounding speakers. As you can tell, ours are sounding good, and we are now done with this project.